Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and 2.8 is upon us at last. And when I say at last, I mean as of this going live like a week or so ago. Either way, I'm finally here. I finally get to play in this update. So, literally I already completed my dailies, I already completed my commissions and all that, so literally it's just us enjoying what the update has to offer. So, we have the return of the Golden Apple Archipelago, which I will not be doing this stream. I know. It's extremely sad. You guys are probably clicking off right now. We have Kazuha's first story quest, and the introduction of a brand new character, along with their hangout event, who I hope I will be getting this stream. And also, I lightly built Arataki Ito a little more. His crit damage is absolutely beautiful, so I'm going to be kind of off-camera working to catch Xiao up to that. So, boom! Camera! Yeah! I like cameras. Come on, let's... Is everything good? It doesn't seem like everything's loading. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind, we're fine. So yeah, here's Xiao. I will be turning on the music in just a little bit, but yeah. Just for comparison, this is the crit rate and crit damage for Xiao, so it's 78.3, 70.2. And then if I go to the Hot Oni Man over here, 63.3, 146.6. Yeah. And he's not even fully leveled. I still have one ascension to go. So yeah, Ethel is going to be very cracked. So, oh yeah, version highlights, I'll check that out later. Oh, thank you Senpai-kun05 for the follow, and welcome to the Rebellion. I'm very glad that you were able to catch this stream, and I dearly hope that I'm not boring to you. Because that is my goal, to not be boring. Anyways, I have been saving up enough for one 10 pull. One 10 pull, and that is it. That is all I'm doing until Kusanali's banner. So, hopefully, we get this guy. Hopefully we get Shikanoi and Heizo. If we somehow get a 5-star, that'll be great. I have my bracelet set to Animo, I'm wearing a green shirt. We got this. Harbinger of Dawn. Debate Club. Slingshot. Harbinger of Dawn again. Slingshot again. Noel Constellation. Come on, give me Heizo. Come on, give me Heizo. Please don't do this to me. Please give me Heizo. No! Ah, darn. You know what? No. I'm going to... I'm not giving up. I also need to update my pity. I need to update my pity. Hold on. So yeah, I need to add 10 to the pity, and then I need to add one more. I'm so... That would've been so cool if we actually did get Heizo, though. Like, on the first 10 pull. That would've been awesome. Okay, where is my... Stop asking me what I want to do with my phone. I want to charge it. Alright, so event character, I'm gonna immediately set it to 31 because I am doing another pull. Here we go. Darn. Alright, just break my heart, why don't ya? just break my heart, okay. Again. Dang it. Well, looks like we're not getting Heizo then, which makes me extremely sad. Lesser Lord Kusanali, yes, I am saving for Lesser Lord Kusanali, who, given the patterns for the previous Archons, Venti, Zhongli, and the Raiden Shogun, Kusanali, finally someone else saving for her. Yay! But yeah, I've kind of studied the patterns for the previous Archons, and I'm predicting that Kusanali will be in the 3.1 banners, because if you think about it, if you really think about it, we got Zhongli in 1.1, the Raiden Shogun in 2.1, so assuming that Hoyoverse follows that pattern, we're gonna get Kusanali in 3.1. Now, of course, that doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, but that's plenty of time for me to pity build and save up enough primos to actually be able to pull this off. Especially since we're going to be getting a whole bunch of content once Sumeru actually does appear, with new Archon quests and all that. So, we should have Kusanali in the bag. Now I swear, if Mona forces me to lose the 50-50 again... Hi Swift, how are you doing? We're literally just talking for a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna break into my primos just this once. Cause for goodness sakes, I want Heizo. This is the only time I'm gonna be cutting into my Primo Gems for this time period. Give me a 4-star, darn you! Mona destroyed my Zhongli having... Okay, so someone else who hates Mona. Gotcha! I sympathize with you, because Mona has forced me to... Yeah, Mona has ruined my chances of getting a character I've wanted 3 times now. Once for Xiao, once for this little bean right here that everyone hates for some reason, and then once again for Ito. Of course, for Xiao and Ito, I was able to get them, despite that, but still. Either way, we have constellations that we need. Like, at least give me Chi-Chi, I at least like her. Thank you. That was probably loud, I'm very sorry. But yeah, now we have a C4 Noelle. Yeah, we have almost C6 to Noelle. So yeah, of course, pretty much all of my 5 stars are C0 because I'm not a whale. I'm a dolphin. Which means I put a little bit of money. So yeah, we have Traveler at C6 for all 3 of the elements so far. Noelle at C4, Bennett at C2. Yeah. This I got from sheer luck. What is... Oh yeah, I don't even use Chongyun and I have him at C6. Because luck. Where is the astrologist I hate? Oh yeah, here. Here's proof of my sadness. C2 Mona. C2 Mona. I'm sad. But yeah, let's stop the complaining about all that now. I have follower and sub goals right here. I recently actually switched the 2 goals, so now the follow goal sees me playing Deltarune for the first time, and the sub goal sees me doing a stream in a maid outfit. Trust me guys, I will actually do that. I will actually do a stream in a maid outfit if we reach the sub goal by year's end. But yeah, pretty much subs give you a nice little badge. It is paid though. But yeah, it's a paid thing, but it gives you a nice badge. It gives you access to emojis. You don't have to watch ads, which is definitely very good. And also, for this channel specifically, there is a channel gimmick that can only be fully utilized by subscribers, so subbing is very important, and is very much appreciated. So anyway, now that we got all that out of the way, now that we have all the exposition and self-promotion done, oh yeah, my world level's 7, because I'm at AR-55. What was I gonna do? Shoot. Oh, yeah, I was gonna decide whether to do the story quest or the hangout first. For the... Oh, well, since I'm already on the screen, let's do the hangout first. Since I'm already on the screen for it. Okay. Go to the detective agency. Why do I have to... Buttons! Press all the buttons. Why do I have to go to the detective agency? I honestly have not been to the detective agency in a little bit. But yeah, as you guys probably, like, briefly noticed, I've 100%ed Mondstadt. So I literally have almost no reason to actually go there. And yet I do. Come on. Let's go. Ow. Okay, I need to not wear my ring. But yeah, I'm trying to spend as few Prima Gems and all that as possible to make sure I maximize the amount that I have for Kusanali. Personally, I hope Golden Apple Archipelago does not come back after 2.8. Huh. In all honesty, I don't entirely know how I feel about the Golden Apple Archipelago, since this is the actually I actually missed the
Traveler is
debut
also
for that
available?
event,
What am I supposed to do?
since I didn't start playing at, like, when it first released. So this is actually my first time taking part in this event specifically.
Well,
And also,
that's your problem.
apparently we're supposed
It
to
was your
have
choice to get into this mess.
a new official skin if we complete everything that the event has to offer. But Senpai-kun, you will not have to worry about me visiting the archipelago this stream.
Oh, but
So,
fortunately for you, it appears
yeah,
your savior has just
you'll be fine.
arrived.
Oh. Okay, I guess we got noticed.
Ah, Traveler. Great, you made it.
Don't worry, I'm available.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Hey! Rude.
Sango?
I started when it came out for the second time. Oh. Wait, is this the second time that the archipelago's a thing, or the third? I'm not super familiar. Like, how many times has... I think that was Kazuha's first banner. Okay. So, you've definitely been playing for a while, then. I've actually never been able to wish for Kazuha a third time. Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Yeah, and I'm busy here playing video games for these lovely people.
Even if
Honestly,
it's a commission
Sango
you're
seems
unwilling to
exceedingly
take,
snarky
your
today.
excuse is just pathetic.
A commission you're unwilling to take?
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain.
Yeah, also I have a bit of Fanta, so that if anyone redeems a hydrate, I don't have to waste time going to the fridge. So, I'm... for once, I'm actually prepared for a stream.
A key member of the Tenryo Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown.
I wonder who it
The
is.
Tenryo Commission has entrusted us to find this person
Fanta,
discreetly
what flavor?
because
I
it
think
would be a hassle for them
orange,
to look
because
for this
that's
person
the
openly
only
for a
one I
variety
have.
of reasons.
I did have other flavors earlier on, but I drank them all. So I just have the original orange Fanta left. Also, if you guys don't like how I pronounce Fanta, then I don't care. It's my mouth. I'll speak however I wish.
Kujo-Sara. That's right. The general has gone missing.
Something tells me she's lying.
If the general was really missing, the Tenryo Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now.
That's a good point.
Do you think they would only commission us for a case like that?
Ryuichi does have a point.
Please
does.
ignore Sango's nonsense, Traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo.
The character that is refusing to come home.
He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
Yes. Yes, they do.
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here?
Here's your redeem. Thank you very much. But yeah, that
Sorry,
specific
Traveler.
redeem is really,
Even
really
though
important to
I
me.
accepted the commission.
But yeah, make sure you don't like completely blow all of your rebels golds, because there is stuff that's like even more
As you
exciting
can see,
if you do
Sango's
successfully
less
save
than
up
thrilled
enough.
to be involved in this case.
Hope you get him. He's actually really fun. Wished for Kazuha, but like Heizo was more fun. I actually playtested Heizo before the stream, and I absolutely love his play. Like, this is actually the first time where I'm actually saying, I want a Catalyst person. I want a Catalyst character on my team. I want a Catalyst character on my team, and I want them now. Because Heizo is so broken. Like, if built right, you can literally make him a main DPS.
Nope. Not even
Like, if you properly build Hazo, he's super, super powerful. And
If you
it's
really wanna know
absolutely
why,
ridiculous.
it's because I absolutely refuse
Scotamish
to deal with
playstyle
that
apparently
rat's
is like Hazo.
nonsense.
Yeah, I did hear that they were apparently planning on changing his design and making him animo for some reason. I really hope they don't, because I've kind of gotten attached to Scotomish's current design. So even if they do end up changing it, they better have, like, a good explanation. Instead of just, hey, here's emo Hazo that everybody sips for, and then all of a sudden when we get to Sumeru, hey, he's a completely different character now. And we're not even gonna explain why. Like, I really hope that's not the path that they take.
The
Like, I
only
really hope
news
that
could
there's,
make
like,
me
more
happier than
reasons
Shikanoin
why
has gone missing would be Shikanoin
they
has
would
been missing
do
for
a design
100
change.
years.
Songo really does not like Hazo for some reason. I don't know why.
Needless to say, Sango and Hazo have a bit of a history.
If they change that, Mommy from the Fitsue, I'm gonna be mad. If you're talking about Senora, then, yeah, I have a little bit of news for you. Have you gone through all the Archon quests? If you haven't, then I'm not gonna say anything about Senora.
Well, it's a little more serious than that.
But, yeah, I just wanna make sure. But, yeah, everyone who hasn't gone through all of the Archon quests just yet, plug your ears. Because I will be saying what happens to Senora, so if you don't want to know, then now would be a good time to plug your ears. Yes I did, and oh my goodness, they're hot. But yeah, spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, Senora is dead. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to break it to you all. But, that's what happened.
According to Sango, Hazo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Oh my. Yeah, the one with the white hair with the yeah. That one. The one that everybody simps for. Yeah.
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Well, darn you, I like dogs. I'm a dog person.
Even though
Why do you think I
Hazo
favor
has a
Goro
unique
over
personality,
Diona?
he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him.
No. My gummy worms.
So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy, like you, Traveler.
So he's outsourcing.
Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay
That
the
guy in the
entire
armor is
amount
hitting different.
originally
Just a
promised by the
little.
Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in
In
some
all
additional
honesty,
funds.
Child's outfit in that trailer actually makes me a bit of a child simp now. I'm not afraid to admit it. But seriously, Child's new outfit. Oh my goodness. It is chef's kiss. Gorgeous.
I'm really hoping you can take this
In
commission,
all
Traveler.
honesty, like, probably, I kind of want Child now, to be honest. Same. But I'm trying to save for Kusanali and Tignari, the Dendro peoples. Even though he's the that's literally like a meme
Hazo truly
in the
is in
Genshin
danger,
Impact community.
I
Like the
know
fact
he'll be
that
safer with you by his side.
that Child has like the most reruns. Like he's had so many reruns that people literally call him the rerun Archon, and it's so funny. No problem. I'll need a
Great.
little more info, though.
We've learned that Heizo had expressed interest in Watatsumi Island
Oh.
before he disappeared.
My favorite island. I love it there. It's very
During
pretty.
the war, he apparently carried out some mission on Watatsumi Island. And once the war ended,
wait, no.
he made frequent
I don't need to
visits to the
speak,
island.
because he's doing it for me.
I heard you have a good standing with Sango no Miya.
If I see
I
Zhongli
think it
rerun
might
in
be a good
3.0,
idea
I'm
to
gonna
use
be
that
mad.
as a starting point for your investigation.
He's cute, though. Like, yeah, the Osmanthus
that's about
wine
all I
line
have
is
to
a
tell
little
you.
annoying, but he's
Oh,
cute.
please take this commission letter from the police station.
And
If you find
Venti's
Heizo, return
Venti.
there and report back to
Just
them.
Venti is Venti. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, for everyone who's new to my Genshin Impact streams, I typically main Xiao more than anybody else, but I do have Ito as kind of like my secondary main. When I just want to have like a little bit of variety, I'll end up switching to Ito's team. But for now, I am using Xiao's team. So let's head over to here. But yeah, I really hope that Zhongli does not rerun in 3.0 because it just doesn't make sense, especially since they're introducing Sumeru in 3.0, so it'd make a little more sense to mainly feature Dendro characters, or like characters that are going to be in Sumeru and have more of like a prevalence there instead of...
Those memories, so dark.
Okay, the line makes me sad, but something about the noises beforehand just makes me feel some kind of way. I know I'm acting so sus this stream, but
Oh, it's you.
I haven't
Captain of
streamed
Swordfish too?
in quite a
My name is
bit,
Shibata.
so
I'm
I
in
feel like I
charge of
get a
the watch
pass.
here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs?
I am here for information about a specific, attractive individual. Now I'll be mad because I'll have to choose between him or the new
Seems to be
Daddy
a Shikanoe
I'll
Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm
That is
familiar
so
with the captain.
true.
He used to stroll around the area.
That is true. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Colette and what's her face, the genie, Dori. I'm pretty sure Colette and Dori are supposed to be 4 stars, so they should be a little
Her Excellency had
easier to
assigned me to
get.
keep a close eye on him at the time.
And then, of course, we
fearing
have
that
the
he would do
Traveler,
something
who's going to be getting
But I eventually
Dendro as
realized
well.
that he acted
So
more like he was on a trip or
we'll have a plethora of
Come to
Dendro
think of it,
characters
I
to
believe
work
he was
with.
recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
But yeah, in my personal opinion, the Sumeru visions look so pretty. Like, yeah, they look simple, but they make sense and they're very pretty. But yeah, Al-Haytham definitely looks like he's definitely very attractive. Then again, we haven't really seen all that much information about him. Oh, the Daya. But yeah, we haven't really seen all that much about Al-Haytham and Daya, so I wouldn't entirely count on them being in 3.0. So I think we'll still have some time.
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you please let me go.
Oh, his voice. Oh, the voice. His voice. His voice is so calming.
Worthless. Here. Worthless.
He sounds like a... Okay, I'm pretty sure at this point my type is just slightly being exposed here.
Worthless.
Or it's just becoming evident that I'm just either attracted to the emo ones or the dorks. Because literally, two of my mains are characters that I simp for, and it's so funny.
Well, well, look who it is.
I waste all my primos on Etho and I don't even use them. Oh no! Oh my goodness. It's Hazo! He's freaking attractive. Why? Why? Why is he so cute?
I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler.
Yeah, don't
Really,
clip
I
that.
can't thank you enough.
Don't you dare clip that. Level 80, no artifacts. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that for me, Ethel is literally already, like, completely built. I just need to get him up to level 90. Have we met?
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma.
Hazo be Xiao's innocent brother. Yes! Oh, I can see that! I can see that happening. And I find it so funny.
Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk. Like
Dori
files
Diona's
with little
cooler
feet.
sister.
I was
In all
actually
honesty,
thinking about
the
going to
designs for
meet you
Dori and
once I wrapped up
Diona
the
look
business of
very,
life.
very similar.
Who would have guessed
I
that
will
you'd
not
show
lie.
up first?
I honestly just never want to talk for the rest of stream just to hear this man's voice. I know that makes me sound even more like a simp, but I'm a Hazo simp, what can I say?
Ah, I got so excited I nearly forgot to introduce myself. Ahem. The name's Shikanoin Hazo, Special Detective of the Tenryo Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler.
I want Hazo so badly.
I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way.
I've been commissioned to come find you.
I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today.
Not saying it. The
I've
opportunity's
always heard
there,
that you
not
take
saying
commissions
it.
from all kinds of people,
I
helping
don't
everyone
want to
out
be
with
flagged.
everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
Aren't you concerned whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate.
Not entirely, but I enjoy this. I
The
enjoy the
traveler from
sentiment.
afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy.
Nobuhoyo legit designed Deluxe new skin official's normal design. You can see blonde hair in his character.
Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So...
Sad part is I don't
Guessing
have
you came to me on
Deluxe,
the
so
police
literally me
station's
getting the
commission,
skin
didn't
is
you?
just a waste of my time and money. How did you know that?
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away?
Your good looks? Sadly, that is not an option. I'm just gonna say you're an oracle. Oh, well, that gave me a heart. Yeah, you
Sounds
lost
like
me.
you already have some ideas about the work of a detective.
I mean, given from your outfit, I think you work as a little more than a detective. Ew. No. I'm in the middle of a stream.
Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a
Stop.
commission letter from the police station.
I'm telling you now, the fanfics of Hazo are going to be down bad. Highest chance. Holy cow, we can actually see Paimon in these. That's new.
And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick?
Hi.
Paimon was worried he might be in danger, so Paimon came to help.
Yeah, right.
Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
I'm not staring. I'm just staring at Hazo.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
And his gorgeous face. Also, just the hair. The hair.
He can look, but you can't.
You know what? I'm forsaking my rule. I'm forsaking my wish ban.
Oh,
I'm
come
going to
on.
keep wishing until I get
Don't be
Hazo.
like
Dang
that.
it.
After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
I deep down hope Paimon is the mystery god so I can beat the living life out of her. You are so violent. Then again, if you really think about it, that's not completely Ugh. I'm so busy thinking about Hazo's voice and how attractive it is that I forgot what I was going to say. It's not complete. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, increase the Hazo addiction. Stop it! But yeah, it's the Paimon being the unknown god is not completely outside of the realm of possibility, since Paimon doesn't show up in the opening cutscene when we fight the unknown god. So it's definitely very much possible.
Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right?
Yes.
Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box.
That's logical.
I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
I mean...
That's awful! Paimon's not somebody's voice! Paimon's emergency food!
She said it! She admits it! She admits that she's emergency food. The meme has finally come full circle. Finally! The meme!
No,
Too late, you already said it.
said she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon. How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname?
Paimon is Paimon, and Paimon is emergency food.
We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Pretty suspicious if you ask Paimon. Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Beyond being hot.
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
The number one for 2 A's from Kai and Ria is the same eyes as Dane's life. Huh. Interesting bit of information. Also, I'd like to know what you're doing here, Hazo.
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryo Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful.
And it really is. Hazo, stop being naughty.
As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses.
I mean, do you really want him to
whatever
stop?
when I reported back.
Do you really want him to? Do you really want him to stop? I mean, look at him. If something tells me that there's just that later on, I'm just going to end up, like, surfing on YouTube, and I'm just gonna see a video just titled, "The Lego Kid Simps for Shikanoy and Hazo for X amount of minutes." And I'm just gonna laugh.
But guess what?
And then watch it like
The
3
first
times.
night I arrived on Watatsumi Island,
That's
I had a
always gonna be
dream.
hilarious that happens though. Probably not gonna. You had a dream. Nope, not saying
The
it.
dream
The
contained
joke,
only
the
one
opportunity
message,
for the joke's there,
an
but I'm
echo
not gonna say
resounding
it.
from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying, "Something vital is missing on this island."
Okay, typically I hate
Listen up,
ASMR with a
Zoe.
passion, but I could listen to
Something
that voice
vital
line
has
all
gone
day.
missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air? What could it be?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
That makes sense.
Oh, food, huh? How about you, traveler? What do you think is missing?
I could rattle off so many things. But I'm not gonna. It's not missing a deity, because it has both Kokomi and A. It's not missing music, because you can hear it. I would say it's missing Paimon.
Perhaps Watatsumi Island
But
doesn't
nobody will
value
beat
your
the main
little
dream known
partner
as
much
Kaya.
you do.
That's so true! The tasteful window that he has.
Well, as long as the traveler still appreciates Paimon, then that's
Like,
fine.
Kaya has the window, but Heizo has the side view. Heizo leaves less to the imagination.
Interestingly, I didn't
I
have
mean,
the
look at
same
that.
dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some people believe that dreams
No!
represent
I
the
wanna know
divine's helping
his voice.
hand,
Shoot.
which I suppose is understandable.
Stinky Peaky 45. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the Rebellion as well. And hello, Pegasus. I have not seen you in a while. But yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. We started wishing a little bit, trying to get Heizo. We only got a Noel constellation, and now we're doing
Oh,
Heizo's
if you ask me,
hangout
dreams
event
have
to
nothing to
cope.
do with the gods. Instead,
Can I get a shout out?
they
You already
are
did. Okay,
flashes
that's me
of
for today. Go and
intuition.
sleep. Bye. Okay, bye bye. Have a good remainder of day. Get sleep,
It
because
was
I
my
know I
intuition
won't.
telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof,
Sleep on this.
suddenly vanished.
No. There's something on my wall. I don't see anything on my wall. I'm literally looking. There's nothing on my walls that I can see. Behind. I literally don't see anything. You are lying to me. There are no bugs. I'm
So I
just
decided
continue.
to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings.
Stand up and see. Okay, you know what? I'm doing this for you guys. There is nothing here. There are no bugs. There are no insects. There are no arachnids. Just a coffee machine, a cup, and a thing full of knives. Cooking. That's all.
Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this
That's
point.
picked up from behind the counter all the way down. There's literally no room for anything to be behind the counter. There's nothing. If there was something there, I would have seen it. So y'all are lying to me. Y'all are fibbing. Does it have anything to do with the Nobushi?
I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up.
Oh, so that's what he's into. There it is again. Okay, I swear, I'm literally going to have to, like, look at the stream. I'm literally gonna have to watch the stream back, because I don't see... Hold on. Maybe you guys are right. You guys can literally just see through. No, that's not about this, it's just through. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. I do like the fact that I have 3 viewers. That's a little more than I normally get.
Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream.
What is it doing? I don't know. It's just peeking. I'm literally looking into the webcam right now, and there is nothing. There is absolutely nothing, my good friends.
We can work together to solve the mystery.
I do have a commission to fulfill, my attractive friend, so I will have to bring it back
Yes,
first.
of course, I understand.
He's waving. There's
But let me
nothing.
ask one more question.
There is literally nothing.
Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important?
There's absolutely nothing there, friends.
Well,
they
then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee.
I'm looking in the webcam right now, and I do not see a single thing behind me. Like, so, I have 2 monitors. One where I have the actual game itself, and then another where I have Streamlabs. If I'm playing something like Minecraft, or in this case, Genshin. I'm literally looking into the square where my face is, and I do not see a single thing. Also, welcome to everyone just coming in. I'm very glad that you have found my little corner of the internet.
So since we're already
And
here,
I do
why don't
hope
we
that y'all
solve
enjoy the
this puzzle
stream.
together. Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you think? I'm gonna do this. Ah, what a sterling example of dedication.
I'm determined.
In that case, I'll accompany you back to the police station
Complete the
first.
commission.
We can discuss the issue of Watatsumi Island later.
We don't have a Discord thing. Alright, so I'm actually, you know what, this is the, I'm wishing, because I want Hazo, and I'm not letting a single thing get in my way, dang it. Purple. Darn. I know I'm cutting into my Prima Gems, and I shouldn't be doing that, but I want Hazo, dang it. Oh, 4-star. There we go. Hazo. Hazo. Give me Hazo. Shoot. You know what? It's fine. Ningguang Constellations... Sure. Why not? One more. Darn. I'm not having good luck today. I am just not. Darn.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand.
Yes. You're exceedingly attractive, I know. Okay, Ningguang, 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 Guang. There you are. Lantern right. Constellation C2. There we go. Which literally just allows me to spam the Jade screen. Oh my, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot! These guys have been nerfed. So yeah, let's... Oh, goodness. T-Wizzle, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Rebellion. Your support is very much appreciated. Play Among Us. I have played Among Us in the past. I will certainly try again, though. Not a lot of my friends have typically been, like, available, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't really play Among Us that much, but I will certainly, try again. Probably next week, though, because I already have all the streams for this week planned out. But thank you so much for this suggestion, and I will keep that in mind. You should use the game capture feature on Streamlabs to make the game full screen. I actually already do. I actually already do. If memory serves me right. To where the game is full screen? Oh, you're talking about this! Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a setting in here where you can make it. Yeah, graphics. Full screen. Oh, there we go! Alright, let's see how much my computer just dies. Okay, there, it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to for the stream, but I do now know that it can somewhat handle being in full screen. So, yeah, now we're doing this in full screen.
You're finally back.
I thought you were still talking about Among Us.
Back, everyone at the police station
When he said,
would be
put it in
toast.
full screen.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However, something does feel a little unusual about the police station this time.
Yeah, that's why I have it kind of shrunken down a little bit, because of the extreme amounts of lag that I experience
Come on,
when
will I
I
ever
do
lie
have
to
it
you?
full screen.
Madam
Game capture lists
Kujo-Sara
to
is
see the
here,
game
and
full screen
she's
and
on the
communicate the
warpath.
aspect ratio the
So be
same.
on the lookout.
Oh. Okay, so I'll actually mess with that then. Hold on. Oh gosh. Yes, I can see everything. No. You know what? I'm just gonna mess with it now. Game capture. Add. Add. Specific window, I guess. There. Genshin Impact.exe. There we go. Okay. So we should be good now. Alright, there we go.
What's that lady doing here?
I think we have it a little bit better.
Toshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned.
So you go to Streamlabs,
Please, enlighten us.
drag it to the
What have
bottom.
you been doing recently?
Alright, yeah. It works now. I can actually
Okay.
somewhat
I was
play
just
Genshin
investigating
now.
a case.
Thank you guys so much for helping me. It's very much
Don't give me
appreciated.
that. I checked the records here. You didn't take any cases.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me. These two can attest to that.
Alright, now we can...
Traveler? Paimon?
Yeah.
What are you two doing here?
Can we play Among Us? This is a Genshin stream, so no we cannot. As I said a little earlier, I will do an Among Us stream next week, though. I promise. Like, you will see me do Among Us next week. I say next week because I have all these streams for this one planned already. And I'm pretty, like, dead set with my plans. Among Us? Yes, the Jelly Bean
back.
game.
Can someone please
Sus?
explain?
Yes, indeed.
Well, Madam Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency. Shortly after, Ryuji returned to
Who
tell
are the
us
top 3 hottest
that
Genshin
he
characters?
had given
In
the
my
commission
opinion,
to
or
the
just in
traveler,
general?
and then
That's. I'm gonna answer your question with another question. So when you say like top 3 hottest, like my top 3, or just in general? Me, myself, and I. Your opinion. Okay, so
assisted others with disappearances.
once we're done with this dialogue, I'll show you my top 3.
Us. You've done it this time, Shikanoin. I think I've really seen it all.
Can you show us your characters? I will. Pegasus, I will say this. She is not one of my top 3. I am not a fan of Sara.
I mean, is it really so
He just might be,
unusual
though.
for officers and citizens to assist one another?
Actually, he did seem to be investigating a case.
It was kind of weird, but it was definitely an investigation. He even pretended to be captured by Nobushi and treasure hoarders.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you were testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions. But since you're here, I have an extra favor to ask.
Oh, boy.
I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. It'll be
Oh,
your duty
that's not
to
bad.
ensure that he handles his case properly, and that he doesn't disappear and neglect his work again.
I can do
We'll be
that.
sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Okay.
oh, yes, Traveler. I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it.
I'm just gonna look at Heizo.
Hazel seems to be happy with the idea.
Oh, so he's happy on going on a date with me. Alright, that's cool. Understood.
You should
Leave it to
thank
me.
the traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily. Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written against you. Please consider carefully
Typical
what
Karen
to do with it.
behavior.
I do not wish to see another one. Understood?
Huh? Someone filed a complaint. That can't be right. Why would there be a complaint letter?
Oh, whoop. I need to learn things.
You must not be doing your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
No, that's fine.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madame Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizo-senpai is a real whiz when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset in
Heizo-senpai.
our team.
Close that.
Several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements. He's definitely no slacker.
Then he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
That makes sense.
Well, let me see what's the deal here.
Smash or pass 0-2. I will say that I do find her very attractive. But I'll probably have to say respectful pass because she's already claimed by the MC. So I'm not a homewrecker. So I will have to respectfully pass on 0-0.
Oh, and since you agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find the desk where new case files are kept right over there. Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
I think you need to deal with your complaint letter first there.
Of course, but first I have to confirm what's going on, and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case files first.
MCS sidesman. Okay, so if we're ignoring the MC, goodness, there's so many Discord notifications. Then I guess Smash. Okay. We're fine, yeah? We're good? Everyone restart your streams. Okay. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, opinion on Sakura, I don't know. But yeah, I have Xiao on White Tassel. It's all good, okay. But yeah, I have him on a 4-piece Vermilion set, and I'm trying to get a crit damage Thundering Poise, but I'm having him on the attack percent one for now. I of course have the Electro Traveler on the Sacrificial Sword, so he's kind of like my battery in a sense. And one fun little thing that I discovered about him is that you can pretty much have a somewhat consistent build across all of the different travelers. Literally the only thing that you need to actually switch out is the goblet. That's literally it. If you build him just right, then you can literally have a consistent build for all of the elements. The only thing you need to switch is the goblet, and that is it. So that is my advice for anyone who's wishing to build the Traveler. Build it to where it's a good all-rounder, and have enough damage bonus goblets to where you don't have to like completely rebuild it each and every time. And of course I have Noelle on White Blind, Bennett on Prototype Rancor. Thank you for the Redeem Pegasus. Then I have the hot Oni man Ito himself on Serpent Spine. Diona on the Recurve Bow. Razor on Snow-Tombed Star Silver. Why is that weapon so hard to actually say? Albedo on the Cinnabar Spindle. Goro on the Favonius Warbow. Sucrose on the Sacrificial Fragments. Kaya on the Favonius Sword. Ayato on the Amenoma Kageuchi. Yunjin on Dragon's Bane. Sayu on the Sacrificial Greatsword. Beidou on the Bloodstained Greatsword. Xingqiu on Iron Sting. Amber on the Sacrificial Bow. Yanfei on the Widsith. Electromami number 1, Lisa on the Oathsworn Eye. It's almost here. Hello. Alright, let's continue this quest. What's that? Strap.
Oh, look who showed up. Hazo, you're finally back. Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast.
How was your day?
Tired. How about you?
Somewhat tiring.
What? I have leave tonight, but I shouldn't be that long.
Whoa! Dumb Gus! Thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Hello, buddy. Hola, señor. Hello, Duma. Goodness, I haven't seen you in chat in... I think the last time I saw you interact with my stream was the Undertale stream where you raided me. So it's certainly been quite some time.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However,
Yeah, I'm
something
glad that you
does
were
feel
able
a
to
little
take time out of your
unusual
day
about the
to
police
come watch
station
me.
this time.
Thank you so much.
Come on, would I ever lie to you? Madam Kujo-Sara is here, and she's on the warpath. So be on the lookout.
What's that lady doing here?
Even Heizo doesn't like Sara. I find that so funny.
Doshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned. Please, enlighten us. What have you been
Alrighty.
doing recently?
Okay. I was just out investigating a case.
I feel like we've already
Don't
done
give me
this.
that. I checked the records.
Actually...
Yeah, we
Traveler?
We're the ones who brought
already went
Hazel
through all this. Hold on, there's an ad. I didn't hear anything after you saw my sub. Alright, so yeah, I was basically thanking you for the for subbing with Prime, and basically saying that I'm pretty sure the last time that you interacted with one of my streams was the Undertale raid. Ages and ages ago, when you raided me for the first time. Of course.
Brought him back.
Yes,
Can
in
someone
all
please
honesty, that was a
explain?
fun stream. Like, I remember literally, I was about to start doing my intro, and then you guys raided, and I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna keep playing for a little longer.
Well...
I don't even know how
Madam
long that
Kujo-Sara,
stream ended up being.
because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency.
Oh yeah, because the thing crashed, it didn't... Of course.
Shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us, that he had given the commission to the Traveler, and then...
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others
in
with
love,
disappearances.
indeed.
But it seems these days others are now assisting us. You've done it this time, Shikanoin. I think I've really seen it all.
So yeah, we're just going through this
Is
whole
it
dialogue
really so
again.
unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
And it acknowledges that I've already done this before, because there's the little check mark.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was definitely an
Oh, it's so funny.
investigation. He even pretended to be captured by Nobushi and treasure hoarders.
Little bouncy gecko.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you are testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions.
You should eat Paimon? No! No, I shouldn't. Paimon's been a
But
great help.
since you're
She may be
here, I
annoying,
have
but
an
she's been
extra favor
helping
to
me.
ask.
Must consume. No, must not consume.
I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. It'll be your duty to ensure that he handles his case
But yeah, we are
properly,
not eating
that he
Paimon.
doesn't
You'll gain her
disappear
powers
and
up.
neglect
We are
his
not
work
eating
again.
Paimon, Dumo. That is
I'll
no.
be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate
that is we
compensation.
are not doing that.
Oh, yes, Traveler. I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it.
Wait, is that? Oh my goodness, you're using your own emojis here. Oh dear. I'm kidding. Look at
Hazel
Hazel.
seems to be happy with the idea.
Stud,
You
leave
should
it to
thank the
me.
traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily. Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written against you. Please consider carefully what to do with it. I do not wish to see another one.
How much do you guys want to bet that the complaint letter's from Sango?
Huh? Someone filed a complaint.
Because in all honesty, it would make a lot of sense for it to come from her.
That can't be right. Why would there be a complaint letter?
You must not be doing your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
Or it's a Karen.
No, it really
They'll
doesn't
complain
add
about
up.
anything.
You two don't get it. Although Madam Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizo-senpai is a real whiz when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset in our team. Several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements. He's definitely no slacker.
Then he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
That makes sense. Experiencing a small amount of stream lag, but it's fine.
Well, let me see what's the deal here. Oh, and since you agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find the desk where new case files are kept right over there. Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
I need to deal with
Of
Layla
course.
first.
But first, I have to confirm what's going on, and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case files first.
This stream's kind of falling apart just a little bit. There we go. Starting to slowly fall apart here. Alright, I think we're fine. Nope, we are most certainly not fine. It's kind of respawn. Okay, there we are. Oh, jinxed it. Alright, there. There's a puppy! Okay, no, we need to focus. Alright. There. Missing Eastern Express. The beloved dog reportedly went missing late in the night. The owner discovered 12 canine footprints of varying size in the courtyard, leading to the initial assumption that the crime was carried out by a team.
Who would give a dog such a strange name?
Prince of Mischief. There's a slacker who claims to be the Prince of Mischief, terrorizing Hanamizaka. Children have reportedly been losing valuables in the area, the bulk of which are Onikabuto, and Genie's Invocation TCG cards, and so on.
Not him again.
It's Ito. It has to be. And an approval. The application for the public awareness campaign Hazel Talks Fraud has been received. Following review, your station has been authorized to run the performance with Shikanoi Doshin in charge of the related work. The headquarters of the Tenryu
Hazel
Commission.
Talks Fraud?
Yeah.
What's that? Sounds interesting, whatever it is.
It certainly does. Now let us converse with Hazo.
So, have you gone through the case files? Is there anything that caught your eye?
I'm a little more concerned about that complaint letter, to be honest.
I'm afraid this won't be an easy task. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you into this, but it's just occurred to me that with your help, I might be able to wrap up this problem.
Alright then, tell us about the complaint letter.
Use my dashboard to keep an eye on things. There we go.
It's from Sango, the president of Bantan Sango Detective Agency.
I had a feeling.
I assume you've met her before?
Yeah, I need to have some beef, and it appears to
You
be
can say
pretty
that.
serious.
Sango's complaint letter accuses me of abusing my power for personal gain and blatantly concealing the truth behind the Ryuji case from years ago. Seriously, do I really seem like the type of person who'd do that?
Not really, no.
Concealing the truth? That definitely sounds like something you would do.
Ouch.
Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, alright? Let's just go to the detective agency and talk to Sango. We'll need to speak with her to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, let's speak with Sango then. Yeah, definitely gonna have to mess around, because it's evident that it just can't handle it. Okay, so yeah, it absolutely. Yeah, I'll mess with the stuff later. It'll probably just take some getting used to.
Have we really run out?
Or it'll just never get used to it. Okay, you know what? We experimented with full screen. It's not working. It is just not working, man. Going back to this. See, everything runs much smoother like this. Much smooth. It's better like this. Of course, the thing's a little smaller, but it's fine. I've experienced so many problems. Seems to be super responsive. Wow. Where do I need to go? Oh, over here. I was completely over objective.
Welcome back, Mr. Hazo. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu? You must have missed the taste of home after so long. Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me. And I'm afraid they're only going to be disappointed once again.
Well, well, look who it is. The great Detective Hazo. What nonsense were you talking about just now? I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryo Commission. Well, was it sufficiently flattering for you?
Uh-oh. They're at it again.
Oh my.
Let's not waste the traveler's time, Sango. Just tell me, what do you want?
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
Someone seems impatient.
First of all, that case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. And third...
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryo Commission. I will not give up on this case.
Wait! Hold on! Can someone please explain what's going on here? Paimon doesn't have a clue what you two are talking about.
All right, let me explain. Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the Tenryo Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss.
Oh, that's not good.
Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect, which is why it's called the Ryuji case.
That would make sense.
Also, Hazel wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency, which at the time was called the Bonton Sango and Hazo Detective Agency.
The title seems like a bit of a mouthful.
Huh? That's crazy! But, wait. Then why did Hazel leave?
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Sango then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective Shikanoe?
Sango thought that everything went smoothly, so much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Hazo was also helping with the investigation, but after a long time, he still came up empty-handed. Later on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside, which is why he left the detective agency.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoing and I shared a common goal. But I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight here. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened, and it had no. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Sango had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Sango didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
He's lying right through his teeth.
That's it. I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my supervisor today, they have complete access to all the police station's files. If he's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then you won't have to doubt me anymore.
Whoa. Huh?
Unless you don't trust the Traveler. Come on, say it.
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere somehow.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler by any means, and let him investigate the truth on his own.
No problem. Cross my heart, hope to die.
Well, Traveler, are you willing to help me with this? Will you agree to re-examine the Ryuji case and find the truth? You can bill me later for however much you'd like as compensation.
Sango, really? However much they want?
Yeah, it does seem like a bit of a overhaul on promises there.
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I started this agency. The Ryuji case is the only case I failed to solve. I am willing to give you anything.
You don't need to go that far. I'll be for free.
All right. I'm counting on you, Traveler. You hear that, Detective Shikanoing? Ha! Now we just need to wait and see.
All right, I got it. No need to keep yammering like that. You'll scare the kids next door. Come on, let's go back to the police station.
Alright, I have a faster way. Faster way about this. So much smithing like this.
All right, hang out here for a sec. I need to go to the archives to get the case files. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day.
You seem to really want me to look into this.
No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look into this. It's just that you're the only one who can. You're the only one I can think of who Sango would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities, so I hope your findings can finally convince her and put an end to this whole thing. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for now, but who knows what she'll do in the future. All right, I'll go get those case files. You go ahead and talk to Yoriki Owada for a while.
And Owada is over here. Should heal.
Oh, hello
fine.
there.
Hazel sent me to talk to you about the
Ryuji case. Oh, so you want to reinvestigate that one? That was several years ago now, but I still remember it clearly. It's pretty hard to forget something like that. Especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu, the younger brother of Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He was really one of a kind. Decisive, brave, and smart. He was much younger than me, and already had quite a reputation. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission, if only he was still alive. What a shame. Who would have guessed someone was plotting against him? People will believe anything they hear. Everyone in the police station knew that Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu like a father. Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing. Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well.
That's it. Yeah, loyalty is a pretty important quality.
He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji by his side. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant. Do you really think Ryuji would do anything to harm him?
So, then why was Ryuji convicted? Even Paimon can tell that's a mistake.
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction. Moreover, it was signed by Madame Kujo Sara.
What? Why would Sara do something like that?
I'm getting older now, and my eyesight is poor. I can't see too clearly anymore.
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see. It's obvious that the Kujo clan did it.
You can't just go around saying things like that, Wisuki. Those were just hearsay. There was no evidence.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsukasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the boss, right?
That's fair.
And Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring down the Kujo clan. At that time, no one was held in higher regard than Isamu. So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a potential threat. Kujo Takayuki must have been planning it all along, that rascal. Takayuki is able to control the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. But by the time he retires, Isamu would have been at the apex of his political power, while Masahito and Kamaji of the Kujo clan would still have been too young. The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu. You think Kujo Takayuki would simply sit back while Isamu gained traction?
His hair.
So he decided to strike first.
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would an impartial person like Madame Kujo Sara sign Ryuji's conviction so quickly? They had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsukasa clan, so Kujo Takayuki must have told her to sign it immediately. I'm not accusing Madame Kujo Sara of anything, mind you. I respect her very much. But maybe she had no other choice.
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo Sara must have had her own reasons.
The real murderer is called.
The guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. I have to admit, he wasn't easy to track down. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning Isamu, Shiroyama secretly took the poison to Ryuji's place in order to frame him. Later on, the poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death. He confessed everything in a testament.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long after Sango was on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time before he would be caught.
Well, this just got dark quickly.
Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the responsibility alone. I bet Kujo Takayuki promised him a sizable compensation. After all, Shiroyama had a family to feed.
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air. There wasn't any evidence of that at all.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsukasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. We all knew that Ryuji was just a scapegoat. You think the Takatsukasa clan wouldn't figure that out? They're not stupid. So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. However, the Kujo clan were still a step ahead and were able to remove themselves from the situation before the whole thing blew up. They drove Shiroyama to take all the blame as well as his own life. A perfectly clean cut for the Kujo clan. With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify. Even the Electro Archon herself wouldn't be able to do anything.
You make up stuff faster than a politician. It's a wonder nobody's asked you to be an advisor yet.
Hey, that's their loss.
The whole thing is starting to sound complicated.
Hey, I brought the files.
There he is.
I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? But don't believe everything they say. After all, people can tell you anything, and it's hard to separate truth from rumors without facts. So what really matters is the case files. Everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Please, take a look. Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. And in some cases, the clues you will find will not only be useless, but downright misleading. Also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare it with other clues, and maybe then you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, that should just about do it. I'm looking forward to your results.
Hold on. What actually counts as a result?
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues. A proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty. All right, you can go ahead and get started now. I look forward to hearing your verdict.
Okay, so let's give everything a read. Autopsy report. Syntactic time of death, no visible trauma observed, no sign of a struggle. Jeez. Nutritional supplement, huh? Interesting, interesting.
Yikes! He ate all kinds of stuff.
Let's read the testament. Oh, well, there we go. Doesn't look like that would
that Shiroyama was the murderer, right? That is, if he was telling the truth, of course.
Of course. Let's talk to Hazo.
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion? Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? Awesome. All right, let's talk about the motive first. What clue reveals the criminal's motive?
Testament.
Just Shiroyama's testament?
Okay, so yeah, we do have to.
Though it does have the confession of his motives.
Read
This alone
everything.
is not enough. He could have been lying. We need evidence to prove what he said is true. Perhaps you should give it some more thought.
Okay.
Sure. Let me know once you've made some progress.
Alright, so we read the autopsy report and the testament. Let's read the testimony next. Health supplement. Okay. Dr. Shiriyama said fish liver paste could help boost his immune system, so I went to the forensic office. Okay.
Come to think of it, Shiroyama was a forensic doctor. He could easily pull off something like this.
Let me just do this. Oh, that seems suspicious.
Takatsukasa Isamu seems like a thoughtful person, but something about the tone sounds weird.
The tone doesn't seem right. Conviction? Suspect Ryuji, 20 years old, Doshin, a subordinate of the deceased. Ryuji grew to resent his boss. Following conflict at work, he then secretly bought a bottle of poison. Unused poison was later found in the suspect's house for the crime of premeditated murder. Ryuji is ordered to remain in temporary incarceration awaiting trial. This file should be kept as evidence. Signed Kuchisara.
Wow. Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujosara. But now we know she had it wrong.
Shiriyama's conviction. Suspect, forensic doctor, subordinate of the deceased. Shiriyama grew to resent, blah blah blah. Okay, so far everything matches off. Oddly enough, he confessed to having planted the poison found in Ryuji's house. The crime, sentenced to death. Punishment could not be carried out. Suspect ended his own life before execution could take place. File should be kept as evidence. Alright, so it seems like everything is the same except
So
for the bit at the
Shiroyama's
end.
conviction was also signed by Kujosara, just like Ryuji's.
But the punishments are different, which I find very interesting. Toxology report. Moto stays an inert substance soluble in water, insoluble in other substances. Its properties of the synthetic toxin appears as a fine white powdery substance in its normal state. Okay, station has investigated the ledgers of all domestic commerce guilds, transaction.
A synthetic toxin? What's that?
And research log. I'm actually going to turn this off so I can read it. It's blank, looks like someone tore out a few pages.
That's weird. There's nothing here. This must be some of the false information that Hazel told us to look out for.
This thing. Alright, now that we've read everything, let's talk to Hazo again.
So, what did you find? Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? Awesome. All right, let's talk about the motive first. What clue reveals the criminal's motive?
Okay, so the testament and Isamu's message.
Excellent work. According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. Although we cannot confirm whether the poison had been requested by the victim or not, it is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiroyama to commit the crime.
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu good to Shiroyama? He even went to Shiroyama's house to bring health supplements. But maybe he didn't really bring health supplements. Maybe it was something bad.
Is that what you think, Paimon? Well, we later found out that what Takatsukasa Isamu sent to Shiroyama's house was indeed health supplements. But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important. What was important is that sending the supplements was actually a dangerous signal. Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time. If you really care about her safety, then get me what I want.
So scary! Your assumption sounds like a real threat. You're not really that dark inside, are you?
I doubt it.
You don't really catch criminals by standing in the light, do you?
That's fair.
Basically, these two clues work to verify each other, and the murderer's motive is confirmed. Now, all that's left is the means of the crime.
Okay.
Next, which clue confirms the criminal's means? So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
I have, I think. Alright, so the means. I feel like that would be this.
Bingo!
There we are.
The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. The testament indicates that Shiroyama used his position as a forensic expert to mix the toxin into the cold medicine taken by the deceased.
Okay, so spreading my arm a little.
But is that really the truth? Is it not possible that the toxin was mixed into the fish liver paste? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Neither rice nor the fish liver paste could be used as a carrier of the toxin. The cold medicine was the only option. Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose, but would also increase the chance of it being noticed by the deceased. Therefore, the means is also confirmed.
Add that to the motive for the crime and... Whoa! So the murderer really was Shiroyama!
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look, I really don't know what Sango is so suspicious about.
I still can't let go of
Yeah,
the fact that
it's pretty clear cut. Huh. You could say it's almost too clear cut.
yeah, I still have some questions.
Well, let's hear them. Maybe I have answers. What's bugging you? Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on the case, but let me explain how that works for you. So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration awaiting trial, and another conviction sentencing Shiroyama to death? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat to keep the Takatsukasa clan off their backs. And poor Ryuji became the successful candidate. In less than a week, the conviction was drafted, sent to Madame Kujo-Sara, and signed. Allegedly, she knew what it was about as soon as she saw it, and signed it with no questions asked. But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. She's the most principled person in the entire Tenryou Commission, for goodness sake. So, How would she respond to a case filled with unanswered questions and no confession from the suspect?
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to temporary incarceration. Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sanga would have been seeking justice for a dead man.
Why was Sara so lenient with Ryuji?
That's the wrong question. This wasn't about Ryuji, but Madame Kujo-Sara's principles. The conviction could have been for a Ryuji, a Guji, heck, even a Tanuki, and she would have made the same decision. Given the enormous pressure she was under at the time, I'd say she did the most she could. Don't you think?
Pressure?
So yeah, there should certainly be
Was
enough
someone higher up
of
putting
food.
pressure on Sara?
The pressure came from all sides.
I did not.
The
but I do
deceased
now.
was the leader of the police station and the rising star of the
See
Takatsukasa
the
clan.
wonderful,
All
light green
eyes
tones
were
of my
on
tie
this
screen over
case.
there?
How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under pressure from her superiors, I have no idea.
Ugh. Rumors here, conspiracy theories there. Ugh. Lies at every turn.
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner and pays no heed to rumors like this. She just rolls her eyes and forgets all about them.
Everyone just look in chat.
Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. So when I asked her about it, saying it was relevant to a case I was working on, she just told me how it was. Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every last detail.
So let's. Yeah. Why is the research log blank?
This also
That's
puzzles
something I
me.
want to know.
Maybe someone doesn't want us being privy to the contents inside, or maybe Shirayama tore a bunch of pages out by accident. But regardless,
I'm wagering the
this
former.
isn't essential to the case. Like I said before, a lot of what comes up in an investigation is irrelevant information. The crucial elements are Shirayama's motive and means, which we have established.
Alright, so the toxicology report mentioned that this poison isn't sold anywhere in Inazuma, but Shirayama's testament said that it was bought at the International Trade Association.
Maybe the report was
There's
wrong.
something wrong
The International
there.
Trade Association is a gathering place for merchants from all over.
Something ain't adding
Countless
up with
merchants
that.
pass through the port of Rito every day. It's natural for there to be a couple of missing records here or there. Well, I've answered all your lingering questions, and you've checked all the material the police station has, so what do you think? Case closed?
Not quite.
Paimon still feels like something doesn't add up. But then again, Hazel did give us all the files the police station had. Ugh, this is annoying.
We've seen everything that the police station has. Now I see the problem. Hazel's hiding something.
Enlighten me.
The sexy detective is hiding something. When we started to look at the files, he said to us, everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Just now, you said it again. You've checked all the material the police station has.
Huh, right. Why do you keep emphasizing police station every single time?
You tell me. Why do I keep emphasizing police station every time?
Because you're trying to hint that there's other information that the station does not have.
So we're finally here, huh? I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. That would have been a real shame. And alive, you finally saw through my little game. You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Reason being? It's my own evidence. And this evidence should help answer a couple of your questions more clearly. Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? And where did the white powder come from?
Aha! Paimon keeping secrets.
Don't you have secrets too?
No. Nope. Definitely not.
Let's talk somewhere else. This isn't the best place for this discussion.
Find a quiet place. Is he gonna confess to us under a sakura tree? Is that what's gonna happen? You're gonna say, oh, I've... is he gonna admit that he's had a crush on the Traveler? And by extension, me? So that'd be delightful. In all honesty, I feel like Heizo would make a fantastic partner. Then again, that could just be me simping for him again.
Those memories. So dark.
Boing.
This is a quiet spot. Let's talk here. All right. Here's the secret I've been keeping all along. The torn out pages from the research log of the Office of Forensic Science.
Well, so that's what happens to the pages.
But Paimon can't believe you kept this a secret all this time.
It's not like you think. I wasn't the one who tore out the pages. Look, just read it over first.
I see Sakura Blossoms. Acidic nutrients extracted from the Sunsettia were mixed with the oil extracted from the fish liver. When the mixture was purified, the formation of a fine powdery substance was observed. Over the course of a week, four spores to whom this substance had been administered suffered first from damaged and diseased skin mucous membranes, followed by respiratory failure, then death. Mixing and purification was then repeated, but replacing the Sunsettia with concentrated Sunsettia juice and the fish liver with concentrated fish liver paste. A large quantity of the powdery substance was produced. Before spores were administered this dose, the time to death was reduced from 1 week to a few hours. See appendix for lethal dose analysis, researcher Shiroyama.
Finished? Do you see now? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't by putting the white powder in the cold medicine.
It was using... The cold medicine and the fish liver paste were mixed to form the white powder.
That's correct. The white powder was Shiroyama's invention. As a forensic doctor, he provided a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. The autopsy report showed that this medicine contained a high volume of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts. Then, he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. When the two substances were taken together, a toxic dose of the substance formed in his body. This is the real modus operandi.
Wow.
Oh, that's awful. One was medicine, and the other was an expensive nutritional supplement. Both completely harmless.
True, both are harmless on their own, but when combined, poof, that's it.
Why didn't Shiroyama admit this in his testament? There's literally no reason for him to hide it.
It was not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the strings behind him.
You mean there was someone else pulling the strings?
Aren't you curious where I found these pages from the research log?
Well,
It was
well.
in Kujo Takayuki's secret warehouse. After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around
Case
and
closed.
found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before joining the police station. The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. I guess you could say that Kujo Takayuki's investment paid dividends in this case. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end, Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip on power, and the Tenryo Commission was undergoing a general reshuffle. To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put me in charge of building a case against Kujo Takayuki. I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in a secret warehouse. Nothing hugely incriminating about that, of course, but I still took the trouble to open each and every package until finally, I had to concede that this really was just a huge stash of fish liver paste. But then, underneath the floor tiles, where the fish liver paste was stacked, I found a secret compartment with this torn-off research report lying inside.
So it was him who wanted to frame Ryuji all along. What a nasty piece of work.
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor and asked him to develop a special poison on his behalf. But Shiroyama was already working for the Kujo clan, so he refused. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled threat to harm his family. All Shiroyama could do was to secretly report everything to Kujo Takayuki. When Takayuki learned what was happening, he instructed Shiroyama to pretend to cooperate with Takatsukasa Isamu, then kill the latter with the white powder once it was fully developed. Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu on Shiroyama's orders, completely unaware of the fact that he was being used as a pawn and that this was a key ingredient needed to create the poison. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the death sentence was stalled when it reached Madame Kujo Sara. In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation. Kujo Takayuki grew nervous that the truth would get out, so he threw Shiroyama to the wolves, hounding him to death and erasing all traces of contact between the two. And yet, he wanted to keep this secret formula, so he hid it. Greedy guy, that Takayuki. He must have wanted to have it on hand just in case he needed to employ it again in the future, and make someone else disappear.
This Kujo Takayuki is an evil lunatic! We've got to report this to A. Whatever his current punishment is, it needs to be 10 times worse!
Some tells me Takayuki's
That
already
would be
dead.
practically impossible. One research log found in his warehouse doesn't prove anything. Even I can think of 100 excuses. Besides, Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering the fish liver paste to him. The fact that he was unaware of the true nature of the situation doesn't matter.
But he's still innocent, right? Isn't it just a coincidence? Paimon really doesn't get how the law works.
I do slightly, and that's why I'm an
Legally
anarchist.
speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental. But in practice, Ryuji may still have to end up shouldering some responsibility.
So basically, you've been hiding the truth all this time to protect Ryuji.
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. My biggest worry is that Ryuji would struggle to cope if he knew the truth. He's like an innocent child. He freely gives his trust and his love to everyone that treats him well. That's why he thought of Takatsukasa Isamu as a father figure. I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or if Sango just hired him as a gopher, or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it would crush him.
So why are you revealing the truth to me today?
Well, as you can see, I'm a little less confident than people might think.
Still hot, though.
To prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, I covered up the truth. But by doing so, have I held him back? Did I do the right thing? I couldn't turn to anyone for help, and everyone around me thinks I'm so smart that I should just be able to handle every case on my own. Even if I tried to discuss it with them, they'd just say, "Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Heizo, no problem's too difficult for you." But you're different. Unlike them, you don't have that kind of prejudice towards me. You've traveled far and wide and have had all kinds of experiences. It must have taught you a lot. Most importantly, my intuition tells me that you're someone special. that I can trust you and that you can help me. Right? So, I'd like you to be the one to decide whether we should expose the truth or not.
Hold on, I need to do, like, last second promotion stuff. Since people are apparently bored. I need to think here.
Oh, you don't need to tell me what you decide, and you certainly don't need to decide right now. Let's just say I'm leaving this teensy tiny matter up to you. Alright, let's head back to the detective agency. You can mull it over on the way. Once you've made up your mind, just tell Ryuji and Sango your verdict.
Okay, so I think I'll keep going for like another half hour or so. Especially since we experienced problems during the first part of it. Of the stream.
Hey, Traveler. Hey, Detective Hazo. You're back already, huh? I bet you're tired. Well, I just bought some tonkatsu. Care to join me? There's plenty for everyone.
We'd love to. But wouldn't you like to hear the results of our investigation first?
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results, we might not have anything to eat later.
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the traveler's conclusion first.
Okay then. Over to you, Hazel and Traveler.
Don't worry, just tell us your findings. Everyone trusts you, as do I.
This one.
Well, what do you know? I suspected that was the case. Please rest in peace, Master Takatsukasa.
No, impossible. Traveler, are you sure you checked every last file carefully?
I did.
Ugh, no, you little Shikanoing Hazo. You didn't pull any shenanigans on the Traveler, did you?
Let your grudge go
Sango,
already.
no accusations without evidence, remember?
The truth is out and the case is closed, Sango. Please don't send any more of your harassment letters to the Tenryo Commission. Well, I really owe it to you, Traveler. I'll be sure to properly thank you later.
With a date.
Until then, see ya.
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
Alright, so that's ending 1. No, I'm pretty sure there is an alternative ending to this. Like, if we tell Ryuji the truth. The detective's disappearance. Yeah. Your answer. So, let's go here. And then hurry and get the
Hey,
next
Traveler.
thing.
Hey, Detective Hazo. You're back already, huh? I bet you're tired. Well,
We'd love to.
We've already
no
gone
matter
through
what you're able
all
to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better
Guess
chow
I can't
down
skip that.
first.
Fine.
Besides, if Sango's not...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the
Don't worry, just
Detective Hazel had some evidence. The truth of the matter is...
But how? How could this be?
Huh. So, that's what really happened?
Yeah.
Ryuji, I know it's hard to accept, but...
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomach ache. Sango, can I take the day off?
Sure, of course. Take the week if you need it.
Oh, Paimon hopes Ryuji will be okay.
I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Just give him some time to himself. I think he'll eventually come to accept it.
I'm still a little worried, though. What if he doesn't come to work tomorrow?
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry about that, Sango. You need some time to process all of this, too.
Then wait until the following day. I'm not gonna try to pain myself and trying to get it at 8 o'clock exactly. I'm fine. There we go. Talk to Sango.
Ah, you're here. Don't worry. Ryuji came earlier this morning.
Alright, cool.
I
So
guess he can handle a
he's
lot more than
fine.
I thought. I was honestly worried he'd suffer a breakdown. But as of today, it seems he'll be fine.
Is he not here?
He went over to Natsuke Nogen Crafts to buy something.
Okay.
Let's go find him then. Shall we?
Before you go, Heizo, I kind of understand now what you meant when you left.
Oh, really?
Redemption.
I'm happy to hear you say that. All right, time to find Ryuji.
Indeed. I got to turn around. Okay, there we go. I need to go this way. Wait. I'm gonna take the fun way. Oh my gosh. Just. Yes, I'm a simp and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not ashamed. Let's head to Natsuka Nogen Crafts. Talk to Ryuji. And then we can end stream.
He's a little kid too. Is he buying our toys?
So the Takatsukasa clan.
Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome? I've never seen what he looked like.
Of course. Takatsukasa Isamu was a very handsome man. Also, it's not uncle. Call me brother.
But you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother.
Huh?
I mean that.
How come?
Because
And
he
honestly,
treated me
Ryuji does
like
have a
son.
point because my stepbrother is like 4 years older than me. So.
Huh? Who are you guys?
We're friends with
Friends.
your big brother Ryuji, and with your father too.
Oh, really? Yay! I've met loads of my daddy's friends today. Can you tell me some stories about him? I really want to hear them.
Sure. Why, I know enough stories about your old man that if I started talking now, you'd be all grown up before I finished them.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I don't want to grow up too soon then. Maybe when I'm 100. No, 200 years old. No, 300 years old. Yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old before I become a grown-up, so that I can make sure I finish all the stories first.
I wish it worked like that. I dearly wish it worked like that. So I didn't have to adult. then I still have these 3 endings to do, which I will be doing next stream. I still need to do this. Of course, I'll be doing that once CO is fully built.
The damned will sooner die again than lay
Yes,
a hand
yes.
on me.
Alright, so is there any leveling up that can be done? Yes. There can. Can't send you right now though, can I? Yeah, not even close. Here, up there. Oh gosh, I still have work to do for you. He's cute. Okay, so yeah, let's go through the process of ending everything. Alrighty, that was a that was a stream. That happened. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this 2.8 coverage stream, and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you are one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're watching this for the 2 weeks that it is on Twitch before I transfer it over, then please be sure to follow and subscribe if you have not done so already. The lovely people that have Twitch Prime are able to subscribe for 1 month for absolutely zero cost, as the wonderful Dumb Gus has demonstrated earlier in the stream, so please be sure to do that. And as always, long live the rebellion. See you all next time.